Previously on Labrador Leadership.
He also reported that the number of new people entering hospitals daily has dropped, as has the number of critically ill patients who require ventilators. He warned the numbers look like it may be turning. Yay, it's over. No, it's not, because other places in the world have made that mistakes.
Live from the RVA, this is the Labrador Leadership Podcast with Dr. Bob Nolly. The program that brings you the leadership skills that can make you the most authentic, approachable leader for the sake of your business, your team, and for you. Now, here's Bob.
Hey now, folks, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying healthy. Hope you're staying at home. So there. Some new guidance today from the CDC. Safety practices for infrastructure workers who may have had exposure to a person with suspected or confirmed COVID-19. May have had contact. The hashtag stay at home is everywhere, and if you can, you should. But there are lots of people in the line of service that must be out there in the infrastructure. So if you're in one of those businesses, if you have those duties, please take these. Number one, pre-screen. Employers should measure the employee's temperature and assess symptoms prior to them starting work. Ideally, temperature checks should happen before they enter the facility. Number two, regular monitoring. As long as the employee doesn't have a temperature or symptoms, they should self-monitor under the supervision of their employer's occupational health program. Regular monitoring. Number three, wear a mask. There you go. The employee should wear a face mask at all times while in the workplace for 14 days after the last exposure. Employers can issue face masks or can approve employees supply cloth face coverings in the event of shortages. So wear a mask. Number four, social distance. The employee should maintain 6 feet and practice social distancing as work duties permit in the workplace. And finally, number five, disinfect and clean workspaces. Clean and disinfect all areas such as offices, bathrooms, common areas, shared electronic equipment routinely. So those five are pre-screen, regular monitoring, wear a mask, social distancing, and disinfect and clean workspaces. The advisory goes on to say, if an employee becomes sick during the day, they should be sent home immediately. Services in their workspace should be cleaned and disinfected immediately. Information on people that had contact with ill employees during that time, had symptoms in 2 days prior to the symptoms should be compiled. Just keep tracking that. That from the CDC just today. A nice piece of news I have here. From Spectrum News in Greensboro, North Carolina. Mary Helen Jones writing for them. I know the subject here. I know Tara Burgio. I've known her since she was in high school. I've followed her as she cheered for the NC State Wolfpack. And I'm still a fan of her for lots of reasons, including this one. Last week, ATI Decorative Laminates took a prototype of a face shield, extended the plastic to cover more of the face, and began creating. Company president Tara Burgio was approached by an administrator of Moses Cone Hospital who had heard the company use the clear plastic needed for the shields. It's a pretty simple piece to make. It only took a few components. Obviously, those components have been challenging to get because there's so many people trying to help, which is wonderful, Burgio said. Since then, the company has put out 250 shields a day and has plans to expand the production. We're trying to really help the local community first, and if we get our production ramped up and we're able to satisfy them, we'll open it up and see if outside markets need any help with it, Tara Burgio went on to say. They're producing the shields for more than the hospital system. They're making them for Guilford, Alamance, and Randolph County Sheriff's offices. Burgio says it was an easy decision to add the shields to production and that it's been a positive experience for everybody. She says, you just see a sense of community and pride, and you're just consistently hearing those feel-good stories about people doing what they can do to help. And I think that's what people need to focus on. That is a great story. It's a wonderful family and a wonderful lady, president of ATI Decorative Laminates. Tara, best to you, best to your family, best to your mom and dad, Jim and Lynn. We will see you soon. Everybody out there listening to this, follow that example. Take care of each other. I'll see you tomorrow.